What is up, friends? It's your pal 8-Bit Otter coming at you with a top 10 Pokemon list. And what are we counting down today? We're counting down the ugliest sprites from Generation 1. And to be on this list, the sprite just has to appear in the Game Boy generation of Pokemon. So, green version, red version, blue version, yellow version, no other version. Without further delay, let's begin.
Number 10.
Blastoise is one of the most recognizable Pokemon from the franchise, and the version mascot of Pokemon Blue. So with all the hype surrounding the Blue Bombshell, you think that the sprite from his version would be able to live up to its greatness. Well, not the case, as you can see with this. Yikes. This roly-poly monstrosity of a sprite tried to capture Blastoise's muscular physique, but instead captured its circular girth. I mean, what is this supposed to be? A water Pokemon or a water balloon?
Number 9.
Next up on our list, we have Coughing. Now, here's a quick question before we get into detail. Where's the skull and crossbones located on Coughing? If you said forehead, you are correct, because in blue version, check out this sprite right here. Yeah, it's not like a bad sprite design. The only thing that's out of place is the skull and crossbones. So, yeah, I just wanted to put it on this list because it's bugged me since I was a kid. And I wouldn't even be angry if, like, later generations of the game, they acknowledge that maybe the potential of some Coughings being born with a skull and crossbones on their head exist, but they have never done that, and it's kind of a shame. I would like to actually see the return of this Coughing because, like I said, it's not a bad design. It's just weird.
Number 8.
Yeah, I like his stance. He's cracking his hands like he's saying, "I'm gonna break you if you betray me." And hey, look, they got the spiral right. So, good job, Game Freak. You did something right, unlike Coughing's crossbones. But, not much to say on this sprite. It's not good, it's not bad, but it is ugly.
Number 7.
Charizard definitely trumps most Pokemon in terms of favorites, so naturally you think his sprite must be amongst the best, right? Well, surprisingly, no. His sprites seen in red, blue, and green are awful. No wonder you can learn fly in these games. Look how dinky his wings look, and the horns on his head look pathetic. What a shame. This could have been one of the greatest sprites ever rendered in 8-bit graphics, but instead, it's a cruel joke against humanity. And it doesn't really get any better in yellow version either.
Number 6.
Hey guys, I'm made of rocks. Don't take me for granted. Are you hardcore enough to roll with me?
I'm not even angry at this sprite. I think it's kind of cool.
Number 5.
Now, a lot of fans are actually unaware that you can, in fact, fuse Pokemon in Generation 1. And from the anime episode, we did see, in fact, a fusion take place between Venusaur and Blastoise, which became Venustoise. And you could actually do it with any Pokemon. And here's an example of one of them. In the game, you can actually fuse a Bellsprout with an Ekans, as seen in this picture right here. Just kidding. This is, in fact, Ekans' green version sprite, and it is, well, for lack of a better word, awful.
Number 4.
Well, might as well cover all the starters in reverse numerical order on this list. Venusaur is a great example of a Pokemon design, combining animal and nature harmoniously to form a sentient being that is both beast and plant. The potentials for creatively interpreting its sprite are limitless, and what? Why? Why is so much of the sprite dedicated to the plant? And good Arceus, why does Venusaur look like it's immobilized? Has he been crushed by the same plant that has been growing alongside him since his Bulbasaur days? How sad to be rendered useless by the very same source that has granted you power. There must be some sort of deep philosophical meaning behind this visual. As to say, the efforts of your labor will one day destroy and consume you. Or, it's just a butt-ugly sprite.
Number 3.
Yes, I remember this one from my nightmares.
Number 2.
Now, it's hard to argue the fact that Mew is amongst the cutest of all Pokemon. Just look how adorable he is. He's got those cute little toes and those little cat ears, and he can kick butt too. He stole the show in the movie, and he's just adorable. Oh God. Oh my, what did they do to you? Ah! They went all out with that sperm embryotic motif because look at that long spaghetti tail, his elongated cranium, that little lump on his head, and those giant jackrabbit feet. And that tiny little nose, I just don't want to catch it. I'm so glad it doesn't appear in the main story, and I'm not going to any event that distributes this thing.
Number 1.
Alright, if we're talking ugly sprites, I have to give the top spot to Hypno. I mean, just look at him. He's hideous. I mean, he's hideous in general. Before even being converted into a 8-bit sprite, the Pokemon is weird. Sorry, Hypno fans. He's weird. I don't even know what he's supposed to be. A cat creature? And in this, it looks like he's got like a donut dangling on a string. Like he's like, you're on a diet. You can't have this. You're ugly. You gotta earn this donut. Not today, not tomorrow, maybe never. But in all honesty, I love him now. I think he's a cool Pokemon, but what the hell is he? Bulbapedia says he's a mix between a tapir, Baku spirit, monkey, and a vulture? Jesus Christ, pick one animal. Dang. So many things, and he just comes across as a weird hodgepodge of a monster. So, like I said, I love Hypno, but he's ugly. That's my list, and I'm sticking to it. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want any lists in the future, just leave a comment and tell me what kind of things you want me to talk about, and I will do so. And until next time, Boomers, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you haven't already, hit that little bell notification. You can get instant updates of when my latest video comes out. So yeah, I definitely recommend doing that. It helps out the channel, and if you like to, the Patreon link is in the description. And if you do, thank you so much. I appreciate all your contributions because it takes a lot of time to make these videos, and I want to make sure that I can get them to you as fast as possible. So thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening.